Hi, welcome. My name is Roos and in this video we're going to look at some amazing plants. I'm taking you plant shopping. Today we're at garden center the Bosrand, who are actually sponsoring this video. And I've already had a sneak peek. They have some amazing plants. Let's go have a look. The first thing I noticed about this place is that it is huge. There's a lot of space, not only for indoor plants, but also for human-sized barbecues. Amazing outdoor plants. Beautiful fresh cut flowers. Comfy garden furniture. But enough of that, let's go have a look at the plants. As you come into the houseplant section, this is what you see. You can already spot some amazing plants. I'm gonna try and show you everything, but they have a huge collection. Here are some cycas palms, Sigas revoluta. I always forget how to pronounce it. They actually have some nice chunky bulbs right there. Take a look. These are 20 and 13. Hoya australis, the normal kind. And some papyrus plants. And some areca palms. Lots of pots, of course. And then this is actually one of my favorite things about this garden center. They have a lot of hanging plants. And not only ferns and nepenthes, but also a lot of Hoya. I often come here for special Hoyas. They always have cool new things in. These pitcher plants are 15. Some, I think these are the new Monstera. Yes, Friedrichstali. They are 10. And if you check this out, for 10 euros, you actually get a whole lot of plant. Whoa. Hidden in here, I spot some fishtail Hoyas, Polynura. Usually the Hoyas are all 9 euros. Yes, these are as well. Some Ripsalis. Let's see what other Hoyas are hiding in here. Ah, look at that. This is a Hoya Bella. These are also 9 euros. And oh my god! They actually have Hoya Mathilde in a garden center. As you know, I have this, but I bought it as a cutting. My cutting was about the same price as this whole plant. Look at that. That's so long and big. 9 euros, Hoya Mathilde. That is awesome. On this side, there are some Hoya David Cummingii. These are actually a little bit bigger. XL, it says on the pot. They are 13 euros. And I've seen these flower in the shop. Look, this is very cute budding that is already coloring pink. There's a lot of them. I actually heard from my friend Ciarda that these are very well known to flower very easily. Lots of ferns over here as well. And some Monstera adansonii pots, 10 euros. Here's a Hoya linearis, which is very easy to find in the good garden centers here in the Netherlands, although I know you guys have trouble finding them on the other side of the world. It's very long and it's growing. Cute and fuzzy. And then on this side, that's crazy. They have some Hoya compactus that literally hang down to here. And she actually told me, I was chatting with one of the girls, that they have one that she couldn't hang up here because it was touching the floor, so she put it somewhere else. Look, that is crazy, no? Look at that. How much is that? That is 9 euros. Seriously, 9 euros. Over here are some beautiful string of tears, Senecio something. They look very chunky, much more healthy than mine right now. And then these adorable little Biophytum sensitivum. This one's actually flowering. These are 4 euros. Can you see the little flower? So cute! On this side we have the Calathea section. So here are some orbifolias, the small ones. Let's see the price. 4 euros, that is so cheap. That's really nice. And the rosy version of it, I always forget the correct name. The magic stars. Let's see if we can figure out prices down here. Also 4 euros, whoa. That is insane. And this one is flowering. Ooh, and those look very nice down there. Very cute. Some Rhubarba, with the super velvet soft leaves. One of the fern tables. Lots of different kinds. The regular Asplenium fern, €3. This one, I think this is a rabbit's foot, as I can feel them. Yes, this is 4. Actually, we have this in the garden as well. That's really nice. A little bit more bigger leaves for a fern. I always forget the name of these kind of regular ones. Ooh, this one actually looks like a vegetable or a herb. Like, that's a very big Asplenium fern. Very cool. Also, that's a very big alocasia right there. Here are some of the crocodile ferns. They're actually very chunky. My tiny one is growing very slow, so I can only imagine how old these guys are. Up here, randomly hanging some Hoya australis lisa that you guys are all obsessed about. This is €9 as well. And it looks very nice actually, with a little bit of pink on these leaves, and the ends are actually quite dark red. Very cool. Yeah, that's nice, no? And next to that is hanging a Dischidia numularia, also €9. This is one of my favorite plants. It grows so fast and it's so cool looking. And this one is actually flowering, I noticed. Where is it? Yes, there. Tiny little white flowers. Adorable. I just walked over to the other side because I spotted this Hoya that I don't know, Breviolata. I haven't seen that here before. That's also €9. Look how cute. And lots of tendrils. That's a happy plant. In the center here, they have some more special looking plants, so I'm excited to see them up close. This looks like a philodendron Prince of Orange, €25. Maybe it is actually an orange princess, and there's another new thing on the market that I don't know about. But here are some philodendron moonshine, I think. Moonlight, sorry. Yes. That looks very nice. And that's actually quite affordable. I see them being sold for a lot more sometimes. Some Monstera acuminata, €12. I love the shape of these leaves. Some Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. That's actually getting a little hole. And tortums, philodendron tortum. Prices, I'm trying to tell you. Oh, these are €16. That's a really good price compared to some other places. Some little Zabrinas that are €9. And some different alocasia. They actually have Sarian here as well, which is a cross between, I forget, it's €16. It's a cross between Polly maybe and, no, I can't tell you. But it's a cross and it's really nice. It's not often available. Ooh, and look at this. Black-stemmed Alocasia zabrina. I don't know what the official name is. Let's look at the tag. Alocasia zabrina black, €70. That's cool looking. Very dark and moody. And then these pink dragons, big pots of them, big leaves. These are €40 for a whole pot. That's pretty good. That's a cool table, man. I love how these moonshines look together, moonlight, I keep saying it wrong, how these moonlights look together with the Prince of Orange. Very nice combination. We should put one of each in a pot together. Here's the succulent table. You know, I'm not really into this, so I can't tell you cool things about it. In this corner we have more cacti. Lots of small ones, but then also in the back there, some very cool big ones. These are Euphorbia ingens variegata. I think I'm saying it right. Let me check the label. Yes. And they are €60. They look super cool and marbled, especially this one because it's kind of like a, do you know a half moon leaf on an aroid? This is a half moon cactus. Do you see what I mean? And then over there are some more hanging plants. More like Epiprenum pothos, as you guys usually call them. Epiprenum aureums. China bean Hoya. I think this is a Hoya Wyetii, and then this is David Cummingii. All €9. And lots of Polyneura Hoyas. Look, it's making new leaves. They're so cute. Some hanging philodendron as well, scandens. And then over here some Brazils. And different peperonyms. I think this is Marble Queen. And a little silvery Scindapsus. I don't know how I missed it, but there is a huge Monstera variegata right here. I didn't even see it walking by. Look at that leaf, that's so beautiful. It actually, for such a big plant, also has really nice variegation. Here's a perfect half moon leaf with secondary fenestrations. I don't know the price of this, but I'm sure it's a lot. Look at that. That's some good genes right there. And look, there's another one there. Once you see one, you see them all. And there's another one there. That's so cool. And they actually have a lot of white in them, but like in a good way, balanced. Because you don't want too much white, you guys, if you still don't know. Too much white means a dead plant. This is perfect balance with green. Very, very beautiful. Here are a little bit more of the bigger aroids. We've got some golden dragon, I think they're called. Let's see if we can find the price. Green dragon, they call them here, €16. Sometimes growers label things differently than what we know them as, which is also why a lot of garden centers don't have the right tags, because the growers tell them the wrong name. Just in case you didn't know. Here are some flowering cacti that are actually adorable. These are all €1.20. Very affordable. Here's that place with the... Ooh, we're still gonna look even though we saw the other side already, because they have another Mathilde hanging here. I just love Mathilde. And this is Hoya Memoria, which is usually labeled as Gracilis. That was the previous name of it. I have this one at home. And these Wyetii actually almost look variegated because they're so dark, so they've had some nice sun. See the edges turning quite dark? Here's a regular Carnosa Crimson Princess. On the other side are some Hastatums, bigger ones. These are €19. Rhaphidophora tetraspermas for $20. And I see some, wait, are you hiding in here? I see some fuzzy stems, so there must be some, oh, there's so many plants in here you can hardly see. But that way there is Squamiferum. Squamiferums are €16. See the fuzzy stems? And a jungle boogie or philodendron narrow for $50. And then some Birkins, of course. They're labeled wide measure in Dutch garden centers. This one is one of the mutating ones that I talk about a lot. It's normal. They are €17 for these big ones, with nice amounts of white. And then on the side of that we have some Epeperonum pinnatums, some with actually variegated fenestrated leaves. Look at that, so cute. This is €9. Look, this is the one I was talking about before. It actually has 2 strands. It's so logged. Someone come get it and take good care of it. €9. Oh, so close. Look what I just found. This is a Hoya Crimson Princess, flowering in many different places actually. Ooh, careful. And I like to see the different steps of the flowers. So if you come a little bit closer, here you see the buds that are not open yet. And then here you see the flowers that I think they're a little bit old already, or they're opening. And then this is the perfect flowers. So pretty. This is only about half the collection that we've seen so far, but I actually spotted one of the owners over here, Jim. So let's go have a chat with him. This is Jim. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, sure. Welcome.
Thank you. The Bosrand actually has a really good reputation, both for indoor plants and outdoor plants. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're a family company founded in 1980. and we actually started as our own nursery. So we've grown our own plants, and afterwards we did actually a little bit of wholesale. Then the first garden center came, and then the second one, then the third one. But we still do the complete chain from growing till selling to other businesses to selling to consumers.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so there are several locations, you said. This is the newest one, right?
Yeah, exactly.
This is the fifth?
Yeah, the fifth one. Yeah.
Are there any differences between the locations? Are there ones that are specialized in things?
Basically, they have the whole collection, but we do have a few larger ones. Like for instance, this one in Oegstgeest is actually quite large.
Yes.
Yeah, and you see that we actually have the same things, but then just a little bit more specialized in a few areas. We always have a basic collection, and at the larger stores we have like special ones.
Yeah, because I've noticed that there are actually a lot of beautiful plants here, more uncommon and like rare, hard to get, I call them.
Yeah.
Like this beautiful monstera back here.
Yeah.
Are there any locations that have more uncommon plants than the others?
Basically they all have the same, but the larger ones, for instance Wassenaar, Alphen, Rijn and Oegstgeest, they have it more often.
Okay.
Than
That's good to know for us when we want to go
exactly.
plant shopping. Is there any specific day that would be better for us if we want to grab the most beautiful incoming variegated plant? Or?
Actually not. We actually get fresh plants every day, except during the weekend, then only on Saturday. We buy fresh from the grower.
Okay.
So everything that you get here is fresh every day except Sunday.
Yeah, that's good for people who want to come visit on the weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
There's still
They're
fresh
not
plants
buying
coming in.
all the plants or something like that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of houseplants. How do you take care of them? Because they all look super healthy and happy. Is there any tips for us?
Yeah. We also place certain plants in a certain place in the shop itself. So for instance, over there we have no direct sunlight, and here we have. So that's one of the things.
Yeah.
And also some plants can be given water over the top, and some plants we flood.
So you actually bottom water, but a whole table at the same time.
Yeah. So the leaves won't get diseases or stuff like that.
Okay.
Some plants are very young when they get from a grower, so they're still sensitive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what plants would you give as an example that you bottom water?
For instance, the plebomium, the blue star, or the aspleniums as well.
Okay.
Just to
and stuff.
Yeah, because they only have the leaves, so we want to keep them fresh and nice.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is there anything else you want to share with us or tell us?
Yeah, we're very passionate about growing our own plants, but also in the plants itself, the collection that we have. If you ask one of our colleagues, can tell you all about it and how to take care of it.
They're all plant people.
Exactly, and if you're looking for something special, we can always try to organize it and see if we can get it for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Yeah, sure.
We're going to continue looking at the plants if you don't mind.
Sure.
And have a wonderful day.
Thank you, you too.
The second part of the garden center definitely has some amazing aroids, but I'm going to make you wait a little bit longer as we look at some of the other plants as well. Some cute, tiny little bulby ponytail palms. I keep forgetting to share the price with you, sorry about that. €4. Ooh, and these are one of my favorite plants. The asparagus fern. I think this one is actually flowering. That's cool. These grow so easy. And they're so rewarding. They're so fuzzy and soft. I love it. Here's one of the more colorful tables. I actually had people request to show more of the bromeliads. So here you are. €7. I literally know nothing about them. So yeah, that's all I can tell you. But they also have amazing caladiums here. And these beautiful flowers that I actually also really like. These look really good. These actually are really well priced. €13. That's the cheapest I've seen for a grown caladium. Here's a nice white green one. I don't know all the types. And this one with the little dots. I have to walk over to the other side because I see some more cool ones there. Here are some of the ones that we saw on the other side. And then these are the ones that I spotted, the nice pink ones. Very cute with a little pink dash in the middle. I love caladiums. They're so fun. So fun to grow. And then this really weird looking bromeliad flower. Look at that up close. That's beautiful. Pastels all around. Some more bromeliads here. I don't know what they are exactly. Funky leaved ones. flowery ones. You guys, I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I'm showing you as requested. This is a Diefenbach reflector, and these are €7. Now that's a good price. Trying to show you the velvetiness of the leaves. It's not always easy to show on camera. Some more Diefenbachia and Aglaonema. It seems again like the center table has the most amazing plants. But first, let's look. Oh, that's such a tease. At some of these succulents. This is really why I love these garden centers. Look, they make everything look like it could be your house. Just looks super nice. Some string of dolphins, Senecio peregrinus, €12. So adorable. And some smaller hastatums. On this side, some big fuzzy begonias. I haven't seen much begonias yet. Maybe I haven't come across them yet. And some Hoya publicalis with nice reddish leaves as they come out. These are €12. And look what I found. This is a velvet peperomia. It's called Velvet Tree. €12. That's so weird looking for a peperomia. And the regular anthuriums that are grown a lot here in the Netherlands with the plasticky looking flowers almost, very shiny. Some Alocasia zebrinas, these are €8. And smaller pink dragons, €6. That's really good. Really the prices are quite impressive. Some pollies back there and smaller Lauterbachianas. I think it's time to head over to this table. This is the special table. First of all, this is some kind of huge leafed philodendron with an insane amount of inflorescences as well as aerial roots. And whoa, hold on. I wasn't prepared for this. Is that that has to be a gloriosum. They have gloriosums now in garden centers? Holy shit, and this leaf is so big. I can't even get it in the shot. Hold on, zooming out. That looks amazing. These are €250. There's the new leaf coming out. And there's the stem growing. I love that these are crawlers. I don't own any philodendron yet that are crawlers. I should try one. They have more. They have several. Seems like they have about 3. This new leaf is about to open. That's amazing. That's so cool. Okay, I was prepared for cool plants, but this is next level. Here are the, whoa, kids. Lots of kids. Sorry for the noise. Some Monstera variegata. These are 130. And I think it's because the pots are bigger. They also have smaller pots, and those plants are €80. That's the prices that we're used to seeing. But I guess they've grown them out more, so now they're becoming more expensive as well. Bigger leaves. They have nice amounts of white as well. Like I was saying before about the big plant, nicely balanced. Ooh, pretty. Someone come and get it. Here's a varicosum, which is kind of a regular thing now in garden centers here, but it's still crazy that it is. €50. Funny story actually about varicosums. I saw these for the first time in real life in a Bosrand location in Wassenaar, and that's where I bought my Vicky. My Vicky is one of the brothers of this one. So this is still a little bit more small, but has a lot of growth points, maybe even more than Vicky. But yeah, it can become just as big and beautiful as mine. Lots of new leaves. And down here we have some, I think it's Macaulay's Finale, but I always mess up these names. Actually, they name it Cherry Red here, and it's €50. So it's a little bit different than the one I was saying. Really nice leaves. Wait. No. No. What the f***? There's a variegated squamiferum with an almost half moon leaf that I'm dying for right now. And the next leaf is also variegated. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, what is happening? How much is this? I need this in my life. I'm taking this down because I think we need to see this better. Guys. This is so beautiful. This is an actual fully variegated leaf, so I hope that... No, that's lower down, so it's coming out with more green again. It's not gonna die on itself. This looks insane. Jim, what are you doing to us? Our poor wallets are gonna die. I've never seen this before. Have you ever seen a variegated squamiferum before? Oh. I'm happy you can't see my face right now because my jaw is on the floor. I just heard that this one is actually on loan. It's so beautiful, you guys. I hope they make lots of babies because this is the most beautiful plant I have ever seen. Oh, are you seeing my hand? Yeah. So I'm not necessarily super obsessed about variegated plants, but I am obsessed with this leaf shape. As you probably know, Casper is a cross between this plant and another, so I love that shape. And the clear variegation, it actually reminds me of my #1 wishlist plant, which is a Florida Beauty. Seriously, this is kind of breaking my heart that it's not for sale. But I think my boyfriend is quite happy that it's not for sale because it's probably above my budget. Okay, now that the shock of this beautiful plant has passed, let's continue with the other plants that are also beautiful. Here are some more varicosums and some painted ladies. It's actually a bigger one here as well. These are 50 euros. And then we've got some Alocasia black velvets that are 7 euros. That's a good price. I've noticed, especially with the more rare, uncommon plants, they have really good prices. So that's nice to know. Ugh, more gloriosum leaves. Look at that big one. Beautiful. Let's get over here for some Hoyas and Dischidias. And peperomia, actually. This is Peperomia angulata. Looks very nice. 9 euros. Some more of the same hanging Hoyas that we saw before, the Waieti and the David Cummingii. Actually, down here are also some nice plants. This is Dischidia ovata, the watermelon Dischidia. 6 euros. Nice full pots. Some variegated peperomias, variegata. Begonia maculata, beautiful. Some big anthuriums, jungle boogie. Let's check here. Last time I was here, yes. It's not open yet, but the David Cummingii are definitely happy. Oh, it's done flowering already. That's a shame. But they're very cute little pink flowers. I hope mine one day will flower as well. Up here, some Dischidia numularia that we saw before, and some Peperomia prostrata, the string of turtles. This one is actually flowering like crazy. That's pretty cool. Mine died, so that's sad. And then Peperomia peisunifolia, it's called. Looks a little bit like Peperomia hope, maybe that's the common name, I don't know. Another crimson princess. And some of these velvety ones, Epischia diantiflora. I actually found this in the botanical gardens and it looked very nice and soft. Lots of ZZs, small and big. Medium is about 10 euros, just for your idea. And some big monsteras. Here's a big Sansevieria table with the pointy ones. Are these the common ones? They look a little bit different. It's actually growing a new little plant out there, and it's called Sansevieria Gold Flash or something, 9 euros. Looks pretty cool for you Sansevieria lovers out there. Some bigger moonshines. And this variegated one that I've seen around a few times now, Metallica XL, 38 euros. This is basically all that we've seen already. We're almost at the end. A few more cool plants to show you. These are some Syngonium frosted hearts. I don't see the price. Yes, I do. 13 euro. Some Caladium lindenii, or relabeled Xanthosoma lindenii. Some Caladiums. Again, different ones than we saw before. They have a lot of varieties, it seems. Some Syngonium tri something leaf. And these cool aspidistras, variegated cast iron plants. It looks really nice. I really like the way this is variegated from the top down. Super nice. These are 50 euros each. And they're very slow growers. Actually, I learned this from Jane from the On the Ledge podcast. They're very slow but steady growers, and that's probably why they're a little bit more expensive, because it takes a while before they are this big and beautiful. They actually just got these carts in from a Danish grower, they told me. And I wanted to show you because they are all in these kind of natural, like eco-friendly pots. And also they are dragon scales, so I have to show you. They don't have a price for them yet, but look how good. That's paper and that's natural material. Of course, they come in these trays. Maybe it's like recycled or something, I don't know. But I love seeing that growers are more focused on green and like sustainable ways of producing. There's some Calathea pinstripey ones at the top. You can see them here a little bit. And then the dragon scales. First time they have them in the shop here. Some orbifolias. Little tubes are so adorable. And then more, we just saw these actually in different pots, black velvet alocasias, and they actually look really healthy, I have to say. These leaves are really big and healthy looking, so that's really good. Some Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, and then some Birkins as well, white measures. And then on this other card, which is from the same place, are some Alocasia zebrinas, also in these more natural pots, and some Alocasia cereans, really big ones. I know some of you were looking for those, so they are back in stock, again in the natural pots. I love it. Keep going. Of course, they have more big plants. I'm not going to show you all of them because this video is already super long. And the last thing I want to show you is actually this section. It is their terrarium plants and also the terrarium pots and stuff. It looks really pretty, so it makes you want to start a terrarium right away. And they've specifically selected the mini plants that are here that are okay for terrariums. Obviously, if you're a beginner, you might not know that certain plants don't go in terrariums, so it's nice to not have to think about anything. You have your Phytonias and your ferns and your little Alocasias. Oh, these are adorable too, little Syngoniums. And some kind of Peperomia, I think. Ooh, and these autumn ferns. I have this in the garden. It looks super nice when it gets a little bit more light. It goes kind of red. It's hard to see in this lighting. And these cool red-leaved Syngoniums. They have some really nice vessels here as well. I haven't seen these before. They're not completely closed, but they are probably good enough to place some humidity-loving plants in. This is 56 euros. And some closed pots that are already planted as well. Maybe we should do a workshop here and show you how to plant up some of these. Thank you so much to Jim and the Bosrand for working with me. I really appreciate it, and I had a great time walking around here, as you can probably tell from my reactions. And actually, just so you know, any sponsored video will still be my own opinion, so you cannot buy my positive opinion. And hopefully it was clear that I was actually very enthusiastic, especially nearly died when I found this plant. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up and leave a comment which plant from this garden center would you have taken home. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. It really helps me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!